Phar Kim Beng. He's a professor of ASEAN Studies at the International Islamic University of Malaysia and joins us now from Kuala Lumpur. Always good to speak to you. So what do you make of these reports? Does the increased visibility over the last few years of the teenage daughter signal she could be the next leader?
To the extent that the sources of information are coming from the likes of South Korea, which is the neighbor or the adversary to North Korea, then there is a high likelihood to what we are hearing and getting from the South or from the Korean Peninsula right now. And that is some kind of succession planning is going on. Chairman Kim Jong Un, who is actually 42, is promoting the daughter, who is 13, Kim Joo-ae, to be the next leader of North Korea. But it doesn't mean that all will happen immediately. It's a phase and plan process.
Yes, certainly, because there's also speculation that his sister could also step in as needed. What do we know about her and her duties as part of the ruling family?
When it comes to attending to the idiosyncrasies of Chairman Kim Jong Un, or even accompanying him on his trips to China, or even a long trip all the way from Pyongyang to Hanoi, or even to Singapore by flight, then the sister has definitely played a very significant role. And the two of them actually studied together under different names when they were enrolled in a very elite and exclusive private school in Switzerland. Even no one knew about their status in Switzerland until decades later. Now, obviously, there is that kinship between the sister and the daughter of Chairman Kim Jong Un. That's an aunt to a niece. But to what degree will rivalry set in eventually? That's a big question that we have to ponder on. Because there have been cases when Chairman Kim Jong Un, upon consolidating his power, actually assassinated not just his half-brother in Kuala Lumpur in 2017, right about the time when it was in February 2017, but also his uncle, General Zhang. So you have all this peculiar and very dangerous dynamics in the family going on.
Yeah, and of course, it's such a secretive state. There's very little information that really comes out of it. But how unusual would it be for a woman to eventually take over the leadership? The only leaders in the country so far have been men from that family.
North Korea is a very hermetic state and society. North Korea is also very chauvinistic. You're right on that count. But when it comes to the necessity of ensuring the bloodline of the Chairman Kim will continue, there has been a lot of efforts put into making sure that the young teenager, Kim Joo-ae, who is only 13, is displayed or connected to the Baekdu Mountains, where the bloodline of the Kim family first began. And that is actually one of the efforts to elevate her into a mythological status. In other words, this can actually go beyond gender to ensure that the bloodline of the Kim dynasty continue forward.
Phar Kim Beng, really appreciate your analysis. Thank you very much.